Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, so it's 3 p.m. right here in Uganda. Come with me as I head to pick my kindergartner from school. It's very hot this afternoon here back in Kampala. But either way, it's time to pick him up. So let's go. Enjoy the walk, enjoy the nature around. We are going to pass through a garden where there's a footpath that takes us to the main road to his school. Come along. Enjoy. So as I was saying earlier, it's extremely hot this afternoon, but we have to hit the road. It's about a 10 minutes walk from home to his school, though I've really never taken the initiative to find out the exact distance from home to his school. But come, let's go. Enjoy. Yeah, so for those who have never visited Uganda, Uganda has mainly two seasons all year round. That is the rainy season and the dry season or sunny season. Currently, we were done with the rainy season in the month of April. So right now, it's more of the sunny season. The sun can tend to be extremely hot in the afternoons. And as you've noticed at this time of the day, most children are at school, people have gone to work, so the roads are quite empty. So enjoy as we go along. One thing I love about Ugandan homes is the greenery. Ugandans tend to know how to play around with the different plants to beautify their homes. And this makes it look really spectacular. And you get to know the different varieties of flowers, different plants, different kinds of pine, different kind of trees that make the home look really nice. Yeah, so as we are sloping, this particular area has a really good drainage system, so we don't tend to experience flooding like some parts of Kampala. When you look at this is a drainage system. The water is very clear. You can literally see what is beneath. So when it rains, we don't experience any kind of flooding. Then just next to this, I'll call it a stream kind of, or a drainage system, though there is water that flows from a nearby stream to this drainage system. There is a garden. Now that garden has mainly sugarcane plants, bananas, sweet potatoes. We have some maize, which some people refer to as corn in other parts of the world. Yeah, so we have avocado. So as I've mentioned, there is a lot of maize. So let me tell you a story about this particular garden and the maize you're seeing currently. About a month and a half ago, I saw the owner of this land till the land and plant maize. But surprisingly, in less than 2 months, he is soon harvesting his maize. And this makes me wonder, why would we even starve when we have favorable climate to grow such crops and keep our homes running? So look at all this. The maize looks really healthy and beautiful, nothing like pests. I didn't see him spraying anything. So yeah, here I am telling you bye, just waving to you guys so that you confirm that it's actually me recording this. Yeah, so let's go ahead. And besides the maize, I witnessed him planting cassava as well. Cassava is a root tuber. Basically, we eat or consume the roots, although some parts of Uganda, they consume the leaves as well as sauce. It's a delicacy in some parts of Uganda. That is mainly the northern and West Nile regions of Uganda. Look at the cassava. They look really good alongside the maize. Have a look at that. There's nothing like pests eating the maize. The plants look really healthy. Yeah, so here comes the end of our foot trail between the garden and the homes. That is the community borehole that helps supply the neighborhood with water in case of any disconnection from national water supply. So we are now in the tarmacked area and more of houses and less of the gardens, but still, as I mentioned, there is greenery all over. Yeah, so the hill when you notice I've kind of zoomed a little. The hill you see beyond is the Ntinda suburb. It's one of the wealthy suburbs in Kampala. That is an apartment block. The green flat you see on my right. And then this area that has been fenced, as in the perimeter wall on my left, used to be open, and it's a graveyard. There's a graveyard inside there, but they decided to build a perimeter wall, which I think was a really good thing, to give the dead a peaceful rest from the noise. Yeah, so I noticed most places in Kampala that have graveyards, the descendants of the deceased tend to construct such perimeter walls for privacy. So we have one more turn before we reach the main road that connects us to the school. I hope you're enjoying this nature walk to school. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I would appreciate that. And I'm here also to thank my returning viewers. My channel is still growing and your support is highly appreciated. So this is a neighborhood just above us as we head towards the school. It's also well organized, and as I said, I think you can see the trees, the greenery, making the homes look really beautiful and exceptional. I noticed there are still vacant plots of land. I'm sure they have owners, but in this particular area, you find that people sell more of homes and they want to relocate elsewhere. So for a bare land, a bare plot of land with measurements of 100 by 50 decimals, it will cost you about 150 million Ugandan shillings to 200 million Ugandan shillings, But if the plot has a property on it, as in a house, it may cost you between 300 to 500 millions not millions, sorry, but 500 million Ugandan shillings. Yeah, so now, like, this particular plot is vacant, but I'm sure it has an owner. Now ahead on my left, this particular building, I think it's like a packaging warehouse, something like that. I've really never peeped inside because whenever I pass by, the gate is always closed. Yeah, so Uganda, our roads are really not the best, especially in the suburbs. You notice a lot of potholes, but we live with it. At least we have peace, which is very important, and beautiful weather. As I mentioned earlier, we only have 2 seasons. That is the rainy season and the dry season, which is the sunny season. Yeah, so we're almost heading. The final turn takes me to school. In less than 5 minutes, we would be at the school. I hope you've enjoyed this particular video. Share your views. If there is any particular area you would love me to go and try and capture that particular neighborhood, drop a comment, leave a like, and I will surely do my best to go there and capture it for you. One thing I pray that as the country develops, this issue of having electric wires hanging all over makes the place look really messed up. I pray that one day we can have a system whereby all wiring is done underground to make the areas look neat and beautiful. Yeah, so just ahead where you see the cars parked is our school. I hope you've enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up, my dears. Leave a comment and I will surely respond. And if you've watched this far, I would really say I would love to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you all, my viewers. May God bless you. Yeah, we are developing countries, so you see there is a lot of construction going on. Construction of different buildings. So here we are. We have arrived at his school. Let's pick him up and head back home. Thank you for watching. I hope this gives you an insight of our weather and environment. Thank you. And bye for now. Cheers. See you in the next one.